Slippity whip. Who's got the grip? This is Digi Bros.
Yeah.
That's a boat-shaped island.
I think this is a new episode.
Hey, more boats. Boats
Question from the bugger Athome? The bugger at home.
Yeah, the booger at home.
What is your favorite Rush song / album?
Other guys on Instagram. I feel like Red Barchetta might be the best song.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
More than like 2112 and Hemispheres?
Nah, 2112, it's like I've heard it too many times. Tom Sawyer's pretty good. It's been a minute.
Which album?
What?
Which album is your favorite?
I don't know. I guess Moving Pictures.
I remember, because when we were listening to Rush, like, I haven't listened to Rush, like, extensively in a long time.
Yeah.
But, I had always thought, like, 2012 was the best, and then, like, as time went on, I thought, like, I realized I liked Hemispheres more. Like,
Yeah.
the song, not necessarily the album. But that album has The Trees on it, I think, which is also great.
No, that's on 2112.
Is it?
Yeah. 'Cause there's like the other 3 songs after 2112, I think.
I thought 2112 had, like, 6 or 7 songs, and the Hemispheres only had 4.
I don't know.
And that one of them is The Trees.
I don't remember. One of those. Something like that.
I'm going to go with Hemispheres for both answers. The only albums we ever got into were 2112 Hemispheres and Moving Pictures. I don't think we ever really listened to any of the others.
Weren't super about those.
Alright, Munchies questions. Victor, who is that in your YouTube avatar?
That's me.
From how long ago?
From probably
like
first year of school.
You said you looked like a skinny little bitch in the picture.
Yes.
Victor, do you have any
That was when I
more
first got a
short
haircut.
films in the works / on the back burner that you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
What happened to that music video?
Dude, that guy just stopped texting me about it, so fuck him. I'm just kind of waiting for him to say something about it again.
The one with the robot and the alien?
Oh, that one? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that
that just, I haven't been working on it.
That's the one I meant.
Because, like, I shot a little bit with Shade and Amber, and I was just like, this isn't, like, looking the way I wanted it to, so now I'm trying to, like, kind of rethink it and not worry about it all that much.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Victor, are you going to continue Ye Old Kitten's Paw?
I don't know, man. I haven't had a great idea that I liked enough for that. Which I really need to just, like, go and write some stupid shit, and, like, that'll probably continue it. The minute I can stop taking it even remotely seriously and just write some real stupid shit, I'll probably churn out an amazing episode.
Victor and Digi, more Measurement Man / other local superheroes.
One of these days.
Like we talked about a little bit in the other one, we had recorded one called Throbbing Hood.
Yeah, I tried to write
Hood
Measurement
Justice.
Man episode 2 one time, and it was just bad.
Yeah.
It was like, clearly I wasn't in that mood
Throbbing
anymore.
Hood, it starts off as like it's supposed to be an interview with these 2 villains who are like, I think we talked about this. We talked about this on the show. It was.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did on
Maybe.
fucking Ocarina of Time.
God, that must have been a long time
Because I
ago.
named an episode after Barack Yo Mama.
Oh, yeah. That was some funny shit.
It was, dude. That script was perfect. It was the main guy was Pussy Bandit. It was Pussy Bandit and his sidekick Barack Yo Mama.
Snatching pussy left and right.
Yeah, and they were stealing kids' bicycles as like their racket, and then
They were stealing kids' bikes and selling them.
Throbbing Hood was like if you had a Power Ranger who was dressed entirely in bike gear.
Yes.
And,
no! What the fuck?
And so, like, we filmed this short, and it was Victor's friend Craig and one of his friends were, like, the actors of the villains.
And then
like,
I was Throbbing Hood.
Yeah, and we filmed this thing, but, like, there was constant planes flying overhead for some reason.
It was just like one of those things that felt like it wasn't meant to be because so many things were going wrong.
Like, every minute, a fucking plane was flying overhead. So
the audio was awful. Conrad was the cameraman, and
that was a terrible idea. And I
awful
told you
idea.
at the time it was an awful idea.
But I wanted to be Throbbing Hood, and I should have just, like, made you Throbbing Hood or something.
Anything else other than giving me the camera.
Yes.
Because I told you I have no idea how to film this, and it was all, like, running handheld camera, which is not good anyways. We should have had like a steady cam or something.
It's just not, I could probably do it now much better.
Right. We should. It's got a
Knowing
great
what I know
script.
now. Maybe I'll go back and look at it.
Digi bring Shade back. Digi make a series of only Victor and Shade. Digi please delete this channel
would be
and make
nothing.
a channel with only Victor, Shade, and Trevor. Trevor rise above. Victor rise above. Shade rise above. Digi surrender.
Jesus. That Munchie though.
I want Munchie to become a wrestler so bad.
Yes.
I want that to be his future.
We got the ghost ship chart. Now we can go get the ghost ship treasure map.
Do either of you listen to any podcasts besides Biggest Problem in the Universe? Nope. Yeah, I guess not. Like, any podcast I listen to is just a YouTube podcast, so it's not quite
I should start
same.
finding other podcasts to listen to.
You should.
I want them to be funny, though.
Listen to...
I figured I should listen to film podcasts and actually educate myself on film and get inspired to make more films, but that's not gonna happen.
You could
I just want to listen to funny things that distract me from real life.
Oh, I did listen to a bunch of Hello Internet once. I listened to like the whole first season before the second season was out, and then I never got around to season 2.
Internet.
All right, here's more Ashuten questions. Question 1. Can you in great detail shit on, explain politely, what you dislike about other reviewers, whether it's style, jokes, or the lack of detail in their videos? Any super bad reviewers you've come across?
Everyone.
There's a lot of bad ones that are like obviously bad that like no one would possibly watch because it's just like terrible videos. The worst ones that anyone watches are probably That Anime Snob and Draconis March. They are both fucking awful because the worst approach you can take to reviews and analysis is to act like it's everything you're saying is obvious. Because if it's obvious, then there's no fucking reason you need to say it, right?
Mm.
So, like, every That Anime Snob video is he'll be like, look at this show, it looks stupid, the characters are not developed, and it's a retarded show, and none of the characters have any personality. And then, but he'll say that stuff, like, he won't explain...
Oh, shit, I'm being attacked by a fucking kraken.
Oh, I thought you were doing this on purpose. He never explains, like, why the things are true or what he means or, like, what it is. He'll just say, the show is shit. It's terrible, and, like, you're just supposed to take it for granted that he's right. And I think that's a load of shit. I think that the whole point of writing a review is that you're explaining why you feel that way about it. Not that you feel that way about it,
yes,
but why you feel that way about it. And why you feel that way should not be because it's shit, as That Anime Snob would say. I'm like impressing myself with my impression of him. It's coming out better than I expected. That's exactly what he sounds like.
Oh my god.
Except higher pitched. I'd have to make it higher pitched and have like a shittier microphone that cuts out all the bass in my voice.
I found the golden snitch.
Yeah, I hate reviewers who force in jokes. I hate anyone who only do jokes if you only do jokes if you're like a comedian or you're like trying to like being funny is the point of the video, or like if you can do it smoothly, like
very smooth. I
think guys like Jesse Wood and Best Guy Ever both very much use comedy in service of their point. Like they say something that's funny, and Demolition D too. Like they'll do stuff that's funny, but it's part of the message, of the video. And if not, there's guys who like JonTron or Hypocrite who can like do cutaways that are hilarious, just because it's a good joke that they spent time on and like actually made it like a fully fledged joke. When people just throw in like lazy jokes into their scripts just to have jokes, and it's like just half-assed and dumb, it's like, why the fuck did you put that in?
What are you doing?
Why the fuck did you put it in? If it's not gonna impress me, then why the fuck is it in your video? I can't stand any review that's just stating that you have an opinion instead of explaining why you have an opinion. Those bother me the most. Which is most of the fucking anime reviews on YouTube. Also, I hate summary. Don't fucking summarize the show. I don't care. Only summarize exactly how much helps you make your point. You know, I understand that some people are just doing like consumer reviews or whatever, but like, I don't need it.
Stop being shitty at reviews.
Yeah,
Everyone,
gross.
Stop sucking, please.
Bad reviews disgust me.
Oh yes.
All right. Question 2. Do you ever wonder if there are great reviewers / analysts making content in another language? Maybe there's a Spanish Matthew Matosis out there most people are unaware of. I wonder that all the time.
I found a half an hour Spanish review of Rick and Morty one time, and I was just so curious of what the fuck it was about.
I've seen ones that I'm sure are bad, and I've seen others that I want to know. Actually, like, I think still my biggest subscriber is, like, a Spanish, like, or speaks Spanish anyways, like Call of Duty commenter or something, who has like 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
He's been my biggest sub forever. I don't know if he actually watches my shit or if he just subs everybody, but like, not forever, but like for a while. Yeah, there's definitely like a huge Spanish speaking part of YouTube. There's a lot of like different languages on there and stuff. You know, Japan has Nico Nico Doga. I don't know how much the commentary culture is in Japan, but I know there's a lot of like message board analysis in Japan. Like people will post like analytical stuff about anime on like 2channel and shit like that. Because I've seen some of that stuff get translated, and I've seen blog posts translated that were good. So I know it's out there, and I'm always curious about like how much great shit we're all missing out on.
Yeah.
You know, like how much of what I say has already been covered and like would be totally irrelevant if there was someone translating like some better Japanese anime blog. Question 3: why do you think there's a lack of quality manga reviewers / analysts? Do you have any manga videos planned? The lack of them on YouTube is because it is hard to make a video about manga on YouTube. It just doesn't look good. Like, I've put manga pages in videos before and they look like shit. It's just really hard to do it. It's also because, for me anyways, I have a hard time getting into manga because it never ends. Almost all manga that's like popular and that gets translated, it just goes on forever, and like I can't care about something for that long. Like most of the anime I watch in like one sitting. You know, I don't, or not necessarily one sitting, but I watch it all at once. I don't usually keep up with shows even across a whole season. There are some that I have been able to, but like it's a stretch. So like trying to keep up with one manga for fucking years and like read every chapter every month or week or whatever and still care about it is like impossible for me. And then like where do you start analyzing it? Because it never ends. So do you have to wait for the complete product, or do you just do bits and pieces? So I do like analyzing like little bits of the like the structure of manga, like the art and stuff. And I've done some stuff. If you go onto my blog and you search manga pages, which is like a series I did, or architecture, I've got a bunch of stuff that I did about manga, and I want to do some of it in video form, but I haven't really found the method yet, and I haven't gotten big enough into manga. And I've been saying for a long time that like I don't feel like I can truly get into manga until I learn Japanese and I could just read everything, you know, because there's so much good looking stuff that doesn't get translated. I feel like most of what gets translated is stuff that's either already a popular anime or is like obviously broadly appealing, and you know, a lot of the stuff that I've seen that I'm like, that sounds like it would be my favorite thing ever, is not translated.
There it is.
All right. Question 4: what are some of your favorite speed runs? You ever watch any speed runs?
I think I've watched some Mario 64 ones.
I think you have to like trick this thing, like slowly go into it. I think you have to go slow, or something like that. No.
Maybe it's when lightning strikes.
No. There's like a trick to it. You should pause the game and look it up on your phone. So I don't remember.
Everyone's scared away.
I haven't watched a lot of speed runs I like some of the tool assisted ones where it's just like madness, like a Sonic speedrun tool assisted where like he's literally not even on the screen. It's always fun to watch a Super Metroid speedrun because Super Metroid has like really satisfying controls, but the level design like is difficult to navigate if you don't know exactly what you're doing. So like you kind of feel like you break the flow a lot. When you watch someone who really knows, like who has mastered the controls and knows the level super well, it's pretty gratifying to watch. And yeah, Mario 64, if you're doing like the parkour speedruns and shit, those look fucking awesome. Yeah, I guess Mario games have like the coolest ones because there's like the controls are so detailed, and like if you watch someone who's mastered those controls, then it's like it changes the nature of the game. Like to me, I never really understood the appeal of 3D Mario until I watched Mario speedruns and was like, oh my god, this looks awesome.
Just sail up to it.
Maybe it's because you don't have your sail out that it's not working. I don't know.
Normal sail? Nope.
Well. What is the state of the picture of Victor riding on Robo Gupta back? Also, when can we expect more Robo Gupta? The picture was in the comments at some point. And
I believe I had more story that I created through playing Xenoblade X.
Yeah.
Because I named my mech Robo Gupta, and then there was a Gupta Mark II. Well, it's a Gupta Mark II because Robo Gupta already existed, so we can't, right. There can't be another Robo Gupta.
Why are you firing bombs at this thing? Get in the damn ship.
Gerp is the evil Robo Gupta, who is, probably his rival or something like that.
Turn the camera around. You can't see what the fuck
I'm trying not to see the ship. Maybe that'll make it so I can go inside.
No, I'm pretty sure you just have to get it maybe from behind. Just get it from behind.
Get it in the butt?
So this should be...
You want to do it in the butt?
You should just be able to sail into it and you'll just be in there.
Yeah, I remember that being the case.
But I remember it being something like you have to like trick it somehow. They had trouble with this on fucking Game Grumps too, and I can't remember what
I remember
they
having trouble with it before.
Maybe you have to just not be pressing any buttons and just drift.
I'm gonna try to get in the butt, man. I'm gonna do it in the butt. In the butt.
You were at the butt end.
It spun. Shit.
What the fuck do you have to do? The guy didn't say anything?
Nope. Shit. There she goes.
Give me another oh, it's already morning. Now it's gonna be somewhere else. Well, I didn't want to end this video if we were gonna get on the ghost ship, but should I end the video, do you think? What do you think, Victor?
Yeah.
Alright, next time on Digi Bros, we'll get on the ghost ship.
About to. You ready for round two, Mama? Charles?
I'm in love with your daughter. I'm going to have to cut off your hand.
Oh, God, I knew it!
This should all be in the episode. I wasn't serious.
Crack-a-lack-em, a hack-em. We're back. This is Digi Bros.
Yeah.
You know what's up. You know the biz. Alright, let's go to the diamond-shaped island. We're tracking a goddamn ship like it's a fucking deer in the forest.
In the forest.
How do I do
Not
my song?
very far from here. You know what
Damn
I'm
it, yes.
referencing? The Big Dippuh!
Chip, chip, chop, little April showers.
Drip, drip, drop, drop, drop.
Drip, drip. Why am I need the teleport. I'm
Drip,
doing the
drip,
wrong
drop,
song.
little April showers. Me, the Big Dippuh, may not fuck around.
Drip, drip, drop, little April
Baseline
shower.
power, club music
is the Big Dipper sound.
Big Dipper sound.
We not fuck around. Drop, drop, drop that ass to the ground. Drip, drop, drop, drop.
That is a Big Dipper. What was the song called? It's not called Drip Drop.
It's called April Showers.
April Showers. April Showers by the Big Dipper. Watch that video if you
10
want to
out
see.
of 10 would recommend.
If you want to see a very large bear gay man have gay sex with men in, in a music video.
Fuck yeah.
Go watch that video.
Very clean.
It's a terrible song with an amazing hook.
Yeah.
Anyways. Here's a question from Robert Sora. Is it fascinating that pop culture is so deeply ingrained in the US and Japan compared to the rest of the world? It is fascinating.
We're just the most bored people, so...
I
got all this time to fuck around.
I think it's just like... I mean, what inspires people is seeing other stuff. And when you have a culture that's full of stuff, it just kind of compounds on itself. Like, you know, you live in a country where everyone watches TV. You watch a lot of TV. You grow up and you go, I want to make TV. And, like,
yeah,
I just feel like, you know, it's a cycle that perpetuates itself. And language plays a huge role in that, because if you don't speak a language that has a lot of pop culture, then you're not going to ever see it and be inspired by it. So, like, I mean, the reason that there's so much fucking anime, in spite of the fact that anime is such a niche, weird market, is that, like, so many people who see it want to make it, you know, or become ingrained in the culture. I should say, really, the reason there's so many fucking doujins, like, it blows my mind that anime is a niche thing when there's, like, thousands of doujins coming out every year. And I'm like, what percentage of the market for doujins is making doujins for this to be possible, you know? Definitely pretty fascinating.
Self-contained market.
Yeah. What other blogs did you have?
Oh god.
Man, Scoffit Roulette, I had 1,000,000,000 billion blogs.
I spit my tongue. Fuck.
I think I've written some posts here and there about all my blogs, or I listed them in a Q&A or something like that. I've literally had over 30 WordPress blogs and like 10 or so Tumblrs, and so I don't want to list them all. Go find somewhere where I listed them if you want to hear them all. I think there was like a few people who had asked us about religion, and you just said you didn't want to talk about it at the time. Do you want to talk about it now?
Just don't have a lot to say necessarily.
Yeah. Neither one of us is very... This is the most fucking boring episode ever. I'm just like going there. Oh, how do you feel about this? The title of this episode should just be...
Should be fuck, I don't know. Religion, fuck, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Thoughts on Run the Jewels 2 and albums of 2015? We'll be doing an albums of 2015 list
albums
later.
of 2015 all the fucking time.
Run the Jewels 2 was pretty good. I didn't necessarily like it as much as the first one, but it's got some great songs on it, like "Oh My Darling, Don't Cry" and what's it called? The one with "Run the Jewel Fast, run them jewel fast, run them, fuck the slow mo." Okay, let's just go to the other page. This page is pissing me off. All right.
This is a shitty page.
Anthem of Dying asks, do you have any memories of high school, and what were your interests back then?
I don't remember high school. No, I have no memories of high school.
What were your interests back then, and what are your memories of high school?
Fuck high school, man. I don't know. Just shit.
Well, hey, is this the last piece?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the chart to the... Oh, no, it is. Holy shit. That's it. We made it.
Should I just cut this and make this part of the last episode so we can just stop? Because we're clearly dead, and we found the last piece, so we might...
Well, I mean, let's indulge in this a minute.
Yeah.
We did it.
We're at the, like...
Fuck me silly.
We've been recording for 4 hours and 15 minutes, so, like, we're pretty, like, brain dead.
I guess we're done.
Yeah, we got all the fucking shards. Holy shit. It took 4 hours to find 5 Triforce shards. That is, you said, you were like, what percentage did you say of this game was just going to be us finding
I said it
Triforce?
was going to be a fourth of the playthrough was
That
going to be finding these
Could
shards.
very well be the case. All right, everybody. Next play session will be the last one. We're gonna make it
Yay.
to fucking Ganon, take his
Then we'll
ass
do
out, and then we'll do
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, possibly in the same night.
Bloop doop.